many people have had cream ice? Not a hand goes up, I knew it. How many people have had sherbet? You've had cream ice. Same thing. It's called, in the industry, it's called cream ice. How did cream ice come about? I'll tell you how. You asked, I'll tell you. Everybody in the world likes ice cream. You can find a 6-month-old baby loves ice cream. You put a spoon there, and a 106-year-old guy, he wants ice cream. Everybody likes ice cream. Italian ices came along. Very high profit, but there's a hitch, but we'll get into that later. Very high profit item. However, it doesn't have the recognition that ice cream does. Everybody knows ice cream. Not many people know Italian ices. Then along come companies like Jeremiah's, terrific Italian ices people, and they flooded the market. And Rita's Italian ices up in Philly. There's Italian ices that are terrific everywhere. It's big in the Northeast. So, let me see, there's water ice and there's ice cream. How about something in the middle? Cream ice. So, you have the ingredients for Italian ices, right? Philippa, right? What are they? Never mind.
Water, sugar, and flavor.
Right. Well, this is the same thing, water, sugar, except there's one other ingredient. What do you suppose it might be? Dairy mix, right. Because this is a combination of full-fledged ice cream and Italian ices. It's right in the middle. And I got to tell you, when you taste this, you're going to be blown away. Not by the flavor, I mean, hope by the flavor, but by what you're tasting. It's so close to ice cream. So close. Now, I have a friend in South Florida, Evan, my across the street neighbor. Years ago, he decided to open up a store, and he sold only one thing. What did he sell? Cream ice. That's all he sold, cream ice. Today, there's 150 flavors of cream ice on his board. And every night, the lines are out the door. Every night. And all he sells is cream ice. And you know what happens? There's a line to come in. You walk up and there are these cabinets where you, first on there, it's an electronic menu board now, it didn't used to be. And it has all the flavors, and you say, I'll have pistachio cherry cream ice. And you have one choice. What's your choice? What size? Small or big? That's it. So picture this. Picture a line of people steady for like 3-4 hours, and the girls behind the counter do this. They take a plastic Dixie cup, either the regular one or the big one, and they do blop, blop, spoon, register. Blop, blop, spoon, register. That's it. That's their night. Money? Woo! Okay, so for a 6-quart machine, which Christy is preparing, we'll use 24 ounces of water. How does that compare to the Italian ices? Half? Okay. Then we'll use 8 ounces of sugar. Half, right?
Yeah.
And we'll use 8 ounces of mix, which is the ice cream dairy blend, which you so deftly poured before. And then at the bottom it says any flavorings or ingredients. So we'll try something that I've never made before. I was in the supermarket and I saw Milanos. Everybody's had Milanos, right? They're pretty good. They're damn expensive. I don't want to tell you what these cost. And you can't buy Schmilanos. They don't make them. You have to get Milanos. So we'll use Milanos, and this is what sparked it. At home, I have a supply cabinet of stuff. And I guess I had at one time bought, I'm a big fan of Tirani's, and at one time I bought Tirani Chocolate Milano. So I figured let's give it a shot. So we'll make chocolate Milano, and we'll see what it tastes like. I mean, it's going to be good. Everything is good, right? It's unbelievable. This is such a crazy business. Oh man, is that good. And then in case it wasn't enough, I picked up, Publix had a BOGO on this, Vienna fingers. You've all had Vienna fingers? They're great. They're great. Vienna fingers are great. So if we need them, we got them. If we don't need them, we don't got them. Did you dole out the sugar yet?
I can, yeah, I still have sugar.
8 ounces is all I need. By the way, these are already in your kit. There's 100 of these things, and there are adult flavors. You know what they are, right? And there are regular ones, and they're divided up. And there's a file box that you keep them in. It's all, you get everything. And this one says cream ice, and there's, as you know, 24 ounces of water, 8 ounces of sugar, 8 ounces of mix, and then any flavorings you want. And there's Italian ice, there's everything. There's key lime, what we're going to make later. Hoo-hoo. All right, this is the sugar, and the water is,
Oh, how much water?
that's right, 20, what was it? 24 ounces, 3/4 of a quart, right?
There's 4 cups in a quart.
Yeah, 3/4 of a
4
quart,
times 8 is 32.
right. 3/4 of a quart, he said. Okay, and this is all ready for us, right?
Yes. Is that a half, or you think that's close?
Close enough. And then we're going to add the mix, which is 8 ounces. So if we add the mix to this, we'll come to a quart, won't we? All right. You never want to drop that. You may do it, but you only do it once. I dropped one of these in my first store, and it was over 4 hours cleaning up because it oozes everywhere, under the freezers, under the ice cream machine, everywhere, and you got to clean it up. Okay, we'll even add the sugar to this, and we'll stir. So this is your basic cream ice recipe right here. If we simply added nothing to this, what would we have? You would have cream ice with a mild flavor of this. By the way, if you're coffee drinkers, put this in your coffee. It's unbelievable. Okay, we good? How's the phone over there working?
Absolutely. I'm an important person.
I know that. Always make sure this is closed. Otherwise, what happens? You pour it in here, it shoots right out there. So in we go. Now, will we get any overrun on this? A little bit, right, a little bit. All right, we'll start it up. And now we have these things to add. So I went to another recipe, and the other recipe said if I was using Tyranny, it said to add 16 ounces, which is about half of this, right? Brian, is this working? Okay.
I want to smell that. This is a new flavor.
Excuse me?
I want to smell that. Oh.
Oh. So we'll add about half of the bottle.
What would be a good topic too is talking
What?
A good topic to talk to them about would be syrups.
Okay. And then we have the Milanos. Now, before I add the Milanos, what am I going to do? Taste it, of course. That'll tell me how much Milano we're going to add. Thank you.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Yes, I am. More than you know. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so we'll add some Milanos. These are those easy open packages, aren't they? Okay, Milanos. 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 Well, I'm thinking about it. So we'll add these. A lot easier than the brownies. Oh, I left one out. Now the machine will not only break these up because we put them in first, but it'll dissolve them, which is what I'm after. I'm after the flavor of the Milanos. If we decide that we want a little texture, then we'll break these up, and I'll show you when I add them. It's a little different than when other people add them, but it all works if we want to. Why am I opening them? Because we probably will want to, right? Burrell, what do you think? Might? So I shouldn't open it yet?
No, you should.
I'll wait.
No, you should open it.
I should open it?
Yeah.
If I open it, we're definitely going to use them.
All right, stay ready.
I think we're going to have to taste. See what happened here. I'm going to tell you what I think. I think we need a little more of this. I'd like it to be a little creamier. So I'm going to add a little more. So instead of, what we add, 18? 16. So let's go up to 20. 8? So let's go to 12. Huh? Okay, we'll go to 12 ounces. Now that might mean we have to add what? More flavor. You said that, Ed? No.
I think you wanted to use the whole bottle anyway.
You think that's where we're headed? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. You taste.
Okay. I got this.
Now, by the way, if you're doing this in your place, what you should keep, what I always keep, is a notebook. And I write down everything that I'm doing about a flavor, because the most important thing in making your ice cream is repeatability, consistency. You want the next batch, when the guy comes back and says, "When I heard that Milano was great. I had it last week, it was terrific." You want it to taste just like last week. So it's important that you keep your notes. Like we just added some some more of this, a little more of this. We're gonna add some more cookies. You wanna write this down. I don't. Because we're not doing this to sell it now, we're just playing. We're playing, right? How is it?
Good.
Good?
Yes.
I don't want good.
It was absolutely amazing.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what I think we will be adding, right? I think we're going to add all these cookies in.
Throw me right up.
Nah, I think we'll just throw them in.
Oh, you're gonna put it in there?
Yeah, I think so. Because you notice we're still getting some granular from it, right? We'll add them in a little bit. But we're ready to roll. Can I taste?
Yeah.
You'll taste.
Okay.
Tell her what not to do.
Yeah. You're gonna see in there.
AOL. What do you think?
It's good.
Oh, I didn't like that.
It's delicious.
No, really.
I've never had a Milano before. I'm actually
Here.
one of the few. But thanks.
Okay, now go sit down.
Oh, it tastes like that.
Okay, fire it up. So this is making a recipe. When you have your business, keep a notebook by the side of the bed at night because invariably you'll say, ooh, what about chocolate orange? That was chocolate orange. And then just write down chocolate orange. You can make anything. But remember this, there's going to be a store selling a product that they call ice cream, just like you, and it's going to be about 2 or 3 blocks away. So you have to say to yourself, well, what's going to make people come here, not there? Do they have Milano ice cream? I bet not. Do they have chocolate orange ice cream? I bet not. Now, you know you're going to have chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, which, by the way, I don't. I don't have those flavors. But you might cave in and do that. But you're going to need reputation makers. That's what's going to set you aside, apart from the other guys. The other guys will play it safe. You're not going to play it safe. You're going to let your artistic self come out. And if you have a spouse, you're going to let your spouse contribute to that. If you have kids, ask the kids. They're going to contribute. See what you think, but try to go for flavors that they don't have. Stuff that on the wall looks like, whoa, that's what you want. You may not sell them all, but if they're on the wall, the answer will be, whoa, especially if you use my hook, which is, what's my hook? The adult flavors, the ones with alcohol in it. Those make you a reputation, no doubt. And they're good too. And you'll start with probably a Bailey's. Bailey's ice cream, whoa. Then you might have Kahlua. We have what we call Mystic Slide, which is a mudslide, which is Kahlua and amaretto. Yes?
You don't need a liquor license for that.
No.
Oh, you don't?
Okay, no, who said that? Come on, come on. Okay, shut the machine over here. Listen till it click off. Okay, now come over here.
Okay.
And you've not done this before, right? Okay, so slowly lift that up.
Okay.
And now you can open up fully now that you're an old hand at it. Fill the bucket, and then we'll put this one down there.
You spin it.
Be my guest. It's your deal. You want to spin? Spin.
It's thick.
Thick. Thick is good. All right, close the top. Good. Get that. Zip it.
Zip it.
There you go. Good job. Open her up.
So because it's so thick, revolutions don't need to go down, or they're already down? They're already down.
Oh, it's way down. Why is it way down? Who messed with this?